Good day. This is David Goodell with Serena OpenText. Today, we talk about developing applications and workflows on the SBM platform. The purpose of our video is to get us thinking outside of the Process app when developing our workflows. Thinking outside the Process app, you say? It is about understanding that an application or orchestration do not need to reside in the same Process app. Furthermore, you can create new applications for subtasks or sub-items that involve storing your subtasks in their own primary table. Let's start with the Process app. The Process app is the unit of application development that you have open in SBM Composer at any given time. A Process app can have 0 or more applications, 0 or more orchestrations, or the Process app can have a mix of applications and orchestrations. Take a look at the image here. This is a Process app open in Composer. The blue and gold icon at the top represents the Process app. Each yellow icon represents an application, things like epics, programming increments, sprints, etc. The blue icons are orchestration applications, defects, and get SC case info. These orchestration applications are orchestrated workflows with links to application services. All of these applications and orchestrations work together for a stated purpose, and because they do, we keep them all in one Process app. The SBM application is the core of our business workflow. It is the part that has interaction with the user. An application has one primary data table and 0 or more auxiliary tables. Only the primary table can have a workflow, and it can have 1 or more workflows and sub-workflows. From the point of view of Work Center, the icons that appear across the top are your SBM applications. The applications may or may not be related to each other. So to complete our Process app development, we should ask, should 2 separate applications be in the same Process app? Generally, keep related applications and orchestrations in the same Process app if they really do not stand alone. If one person at a time will be updating your applications, keep the related applications in the same Process app. If you want more than one person to work on your related applications, in other words, concurrent development, it may be best to place each application in a separate Process app, with each Process app containing a reference to the other application. Take a look at the image to the right. Here, we needed to integrate with an unrelated change request application to close our information loop. To do that, we added a reference in this Process app to the Process app that contains the change request application. See the SBM documentation for more on application references. The SBM orchestration. The SBM orchestration application contains the automated BPM workflow. For ease of development of simple applications, the BPM workflow should reside within the application that calls it. This makes establishing application links from transitions easier. However, it is possible to call an orchestration from a different Process app. Subtasks. An application models tasks or items within your business workflow. Often, a single task will generate subtasks. How should subtasks be modeled in SBM? Let's work through it. Does the subtask have the same list of data fields as the parent application? If yes, we can use the same application. we can use the same workflow or a different or sub-workflow. If no, the subtask does not have the same list of data fields, we ask, does the subtask need a workflow? If no, the subtask does not need a workflow, we can use an auxiliary table in the same application for the subtask. If yes, the subtask does need a workflow with a different list of fields, use a separate application. Now, things to consider. There are a limit to the number of fields that can exist in a table. This is why we consider using different applications for subtasks. Database optimization principles suggest that we keep only unique data items in the same table. So use a separate table for different data items. So that is our short presentation of what is possible in SBM Composer when dealing with one or more applications. May it help you think outside the process app.